In a cozy little study, tucked away in the corner of an old house, lived a pencil named Percy. Percy was no ordinary pencil. He was a master of procrastination. His eraser was worn from countless revisions, yet his point remained sharp enough to pierce through excuses. Every morning, Percy would sit on the desk, gazing out of the window. The sun would rise, casting a warm glow on the pages of unfinished stories and half-filled notebooks. But Percy, he'd sigh, twirl his graphite head, and mutter, "Tomorrow, my friend, tomorrow I'll write." His neighbor, Penelope the pen, was the opposite. She was diligent, ink flowing freely from her nib. She'd scribble notes, compose letters, and create beautiful calligraphy. She'd even written a best-selling novel about a daring detective duck. One day, Penelope leaned over the desk. "Percy," she said, "why do you delay? The world awaits your words." Percy shrugged. "I'm waiting for inspiration, Penelope. It'll strike any moment now." But inspiration was a fickle muse. Days turned into weeks, and Percy's pages remained blank. He'd sharpen himself, rearrange his eraser, and organize his paper clips anything but right. One stormy evening, as rain tapped against the window, Penelope confronted him. "Percy, listen. Inspiration isn't a lightning bolt. It's a steady drizzle. You must ride through the storms." Percy frowned. "But what if my words aren't good enough?" Penelope chuckled. "Ah, the fear of imperfection. It's like trying to draw a perfect circle freehand. You'll never get it right. But you know what? Imperfect circles build wheels that move the world." She handed Percy a crumpled sheet. "Write about rain, Percy. Describe its scent, its rhythm. Let your pencil dance." And so, Percy began. His graphite scratched the paper, hesitant at first, then gaining momentum. He wrote about raindrops tapping on rooftops, about puddles reflecting streetlights, about the way wet leaves clung to sidewalks. As he wrote, something magical happened. The room filled with the scent of petrichor, the earth's perfume after rain. Percy's procrastination melted away like ink on a blotter. He wrote about dreams, fears, and forgotten promises. His pencil danced across the page, leaving a trail of stories. Days turned into months, and Percy became prolific. His stories touched hearts, made readers laugh, and sometimes cry. Penelope smiled. "See, Percy, you overcame laziness by simply starting. The hardest part is the first stroke." Percy nodded. "And the second stroke? That's persistence," she said. "Keep writing, my friend." And so, Percy wrote. His procrastination became a distant memory. When faced with laziness, pick up your metaphorical pencil. Write, draw, create whatever your passion. Imperfect strokes led to masterpieces. And remember, inspiration isn't a lightning bolt. It's the steady drizzle that nourishes your creativity.